The totem spell is insane. Today on my Town Hall 17, we're going to take down new Town Hall 18s with the Meteorite Golem and totem spells. But is the Meteorite Golem weaker than we might have thought? Here we go, Town Hall 17 versus Town Hall 18 on Legends mode. Now obviously I don't have 4 spell space in the CC. If I could bring another spell, it'd be another totem spell. Now I'd love to get a deep fireball in here, but I don't want to get greedy. Here. We'll see what happens. Now you can always use the totem spell on your warden charge if you want. I don't necessarily recommend it, but it is a possibility. Now worst case here, I just fireball this ricochet cannon. I don't even hate that value. And then we go the other way around the base. I don't see a revenge tower. You do need to keep the revenge tower in mind because it's an absolute menace on the back end. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the ricochet cannon here. And then the benefit is now we come from over here. We should be able to kind of come from behind the fire spitter. We've got the giant arrow here. The purpose of the giant arrow is if there's invis towers. Obviously no invis towers on this. Oh my lord. Hits like an absolute truck, doesn't it? Hits like an absolute truck. And I'm kind of panicking, but do you know what you do when you panic with this army? You just put down a totem spell and it's fine. Just keep putting down the totem spells. I can't even see my warden. All I know is he's not healthy. Alright, baby dragon. We're getting some really nice funneling going in here. I don't even know what's happening with the army. My king's having to beat through a million walls, but he's okay. How big is the king's range? Can he actually reach across the base here? Okay, beautiful. There's another totem spell. It doesn't have to last long. It just has to be useful. Alright, I'm going to use my last one. And look at this. We're just going to do a beautiful lap at the base. I can't quite snipe that building out. That's okay. Where's my royal champion? I can't even see her. There she is. The defending minion prince is obviously always going to be a problem. Crushed. So crushed. Now obviously not the best base ever, and it's not got the revenge tower, so it's a glorified max Town Hall 17. And that's why I'm really pushing you guys to, like, I'm not shaming other creators here, but a lot of the videos at the moment, people can't hit max Town Hall 18s. You physically can't FC it for at least a few hours after this video. So test it on Town Hall 17s instead, and you get a much better idea. Now this base does have a revenge tower, level 1 right there. Obviously we'd love to take that down. I would highly recommend it because obviously it gets far stronger throughout the battle. So here I think we want to fireball out the ricochet cannon. The benefit of that is obviously this isn't like there is no crafted defenses yet, but if there were crafted defenses, that would also take that down. And saying that, if this was the bomb hive, it would take out my healers right now. You do need to keep that in mind where you place them. Now, I have a history of panicking against defensive minion princes. Obviously, it got pretty substantially nerfed, but let's see if I can completely butcher this here. Let's see if I can completely butcher it. Alright, I'm trying my best, but thankfully we didn't quite do it. Whew! That is refreshing. That is so refreshing. What? That doesn't even look like the closest building. I'm not complaining, but it does not look like the closest building. So I use the fireball anyway, the invis anyway, just to be sure of it. We're going to take down this defensive king, and then I'm going to pull... We're going to go through the top side, otherwise I see that monolith ruining my day. Alright, let's pull you all up. I'm worried for my healers here. Arrow. No invis towers yet. If there's no invis towers continually in the meta, I'm definitely going to switch to that magic mirror. Alright, just want to get that monolith off whatever it's on. King's over there. The funnel did kind of struggle. That's okay. Oh, that was a bad totem spell. There's not many bad totem spells. That was definitely one of them. My warden's gone down? Okay, my bad. Queen and king are not where I really want them. Oh, the queen goes down. Hold up, can we one star here? Can we? Can we? I don't want to, but can we? Boy, the Guardian's a bit of a pain, hey? The Guardian's a bit of a pain. Let's test out the ice block. Okay, RC goes invisible just in time. And here's the thing, you can just RC charge the rest of the base. But how am I going to clean up the base? Alright. Alright, we are going to fail an attack here. Interesting. Interesting there. You can see the warden going down super early. Time is a problem with this army. Wait, we're not just time failing. What? What? Oh, the giant bombs! I just assumed we got the town hall down. Alright. The totems are strong. We are not. So you do need to keep in mind the funnel there. Obviously, sending the king and queen in has its negatives. We do need the queen in there because of the defensive minion prince, and because of that, we need the king in there to open the walls. But it means we've got no funnel. Maybe we should use the royal champion nice and early. Now, for the sake of honesty, if you see my hero levels here, I have transitioned to my Town Hall 18 account. My Town Hall 17 account didn't have too many attacks today, just joined Legends League late. One thing I am noticing though with the Meteorite Golems, as you can see, I'm bringing the revive spell in this attack so I can use my royal champion to set an elite funnel. One thing I am noticing with the Meteorite Golems is they don't go amazingly with healers. Now, I love Fireball, that's why I'm doing this, but I've got a feeling Royal Champion Charge and then just mass Meteorite Golems will be better, because how are the healers meant to stay on the Meteorite Golems when they've been thrown from left to right? What I'm finding is that the healers sit super far back, and the only reason I'm being at least mildly successful with this army is the fact that the totem spells are insane. Nice fireball. Beautiful. And then as soon as you go down, alright, we've switched from the giant arrow as well. I probably should have bought... I'm delaying my king ages here. Alright, let's use you. Let's use the royal champion nice and early here and actually get the apprentice warden down would be nice. Time to pop that king ability. He's going to open a lot. Alright, he did definitely open a lot. I don't know how much of it was useful, but he definitely opened a lot. So the royal champion here. Does she shoot back? Okay, thank you. Phoenix goes active. And then we use both of them nicely. Royal Champion has gone down, but I really may as well revive her. I wish I'd saved a totem spell for her though. The totem spell with the Royal Champion when she's just on the outside of the base is kind of better than an invis spell because you're going to get way more than a couple of seconds. Yet again, you can see the Town Hall not being a building is actually so much more of a threat because you're way more likely to 1-star, but thankfully the Furnace is very slowly taking it down. We saw in the other attack though, it didn't quite take it down. Now, obviously this is my maxed out Town Hall 18, so we can only take it with, you know, we need to take that into account that I'm not really attacking a max Town Hall 18. Let's try the mass Meteorite Golems with the Royal Champion Charge and see if it goes better without the healers. You love to see it. You get rid of the giant arrow and then there's an invis tower, and I've got no way to activate it other than the Royal Champion Charge. So obviously let's go for that, particularly if I can get rid of that revenge tower. That would be nice. Now I've got no rocket balloons here. So no real way to get my Royal Champion to go where I want her to, other than just luck. Now, I probably could have used a Totem spell there instead, on the outside of the base, but once you get kind of towards the center of the base, you'll find that the Royal Champion's stupid. You'll find that the what's-his-name spell is better. I know she's gonna step over, that's fine. Boy, I just need you... Oh, she's just got no interest in doing anything. Royal Champions for you. Alright. Then my understanding is we're literally just going to deploy it in a line. And let's watch what happens. We'll put the king and queen inside. Don't even know where I want to put my the rest of my attack yet. I feel like I've got to put the Royal Champion over here though. Alright, my Royal Champion at least got some nice value. And now it's just about spamming those totems in the middle of the base. But yet again, this is not good. Now, it wasn't an amazing attack and the Invis Tower was brutal, but yeah, basically, the totem spell is insane. And it works really well with the Meteorite Golem, but the fact of the matter is, the Meteorite Golem is a fun troop, it is not a broken troop, and it's just because of its mechanic, it's actually not opening up the walls, it ignores walls, but it's too slow to come with your Royal Champion, so your Royal Champion will get ahead and die, and then you have to bring the King and Queen to protect them, and it's just not very synergistic, so we're going to probably see more Root Riders and Super Yetis at Town Hall 18. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love the totem spell. It's heaps of fun. What other armies would you like to see with it?